Okay.
So, Kaz,
Yes.
as you hear that chime,
Yeah.
the floor underneath your chair vanishes, and you find yourself falling through darkness. You tumble through the cold, icy air of Castle Ravenloft until at last you find yourself crashing down through the top canopy of a 4-poster bed, landing on the mattress, splitting it in half. You hear a small shriek from the other side of the room, but your vision is obscured by the collapsing timbers, feathers, and linen of the now shattered bed that you have landed on. Oh! You hear from the...
Yeah, I want to investigate this voice. I want to know who made that noise.
Moving through the forest of bits of wood, feather, and comforter, you look, and sitting at a vanity across the way is a young girl in a really elegant purple dress. She can't be more than 11. But she looks at you with an expression of pure shock on her face. Who are you?
My name's KAZ.
KAZ? Are you a knight? Have you come to rescue me?
Well, that's...
Oh, it's just as I always dreamed! You've come in shattering your way
Shut
to
up!
my...
That's not why we came. I don't know who you are.
Oh, my apologies. I've just grown so excited. I've been waiting for this for so long. My name is Gertruda. I am the princess captured in the faraway darkened fortress, and you clearly are my knight in shining, well, not armor, but are those animal skins?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Not really an armor kind of gal.
That's not... Oh, are you a woman?
Is that a problem?
No, I suppose not. That's just not exactly what I had expected. But nonetheless, I am now ready to be rescued.
From what?
Well, I'm being held captive here by an evil sorcerer, vampire, and wizard.
Named?
Strahd von Zarovich.
Okay. At least we have that in common. Great.
Yes, you see, I came here because all my life I lived in the small, pitiful town of Barovia, looking up at this grand castle, dreaming of adventures, the balls and nights and feasts that dwelt within. Well, come to find out, it's a rather dreary place.
That's true.
And so I've been held here against my will for so long now, but you've come to rescue me. Oh, capitalist as I always imagined. Where is your magnificent steed? Will you lay me upon it and we ride off into the sunset?
Actually, I slapped it on the ass and sent it back to Malaki.
Your language is rather crude.
You're gonna have to get used to that if you're gonna be spending time with me. How old are you?
I am 11 3/4.
Okay, great. Wow. Strahd is even worse than I thought.
I expect my mother is terribly worried about me.
I expect so too. Okay, great.
But all is well now that my valiant knight has come, literally fallen out of the sky to rescue me. Oh, this is so capital.
Sorry about the bed.
Oh, well, I shan't need it any longer now that you've come to take me away from this dark and dreary place.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have no idea what to do here.
I must pack my things. And she gets up and immediately starts throwing open trunks and pulling out dresses and throwing them into a backpack.
Oh my god. Don't take more than you can carry comfortably. I can't.
Well, I'll take as much as I can carry and you can carry as too. That's only right that you should be a proper knight and carry all my things.
I think I need you to ask to forget everything you know about proper knights before we do anything.
What do you mean? I've researched the subject extensively.
Yeah, and you thought I was going to be a man, so how far did that get you?
Well, sure, there are slight variations, but other than that, I mean, clearly you're of strong stature, able body, and keen mind.
Well, you're right there. Can't argue with that.
you are clearly armed to the teeth. All you need to do now is slay the vampire and we shall escape.
Okay, this doesn't really fit into the whole plan. Okay, so, my princess is in another castle. I gotta be totally honest with you here, Gertruda. I don't know who you are, but I came here hoping to find out some more about Irina. Have you met Irina?
No, I'm afraid not. Is she a princess as well?
Something like that. She's a captive of Strahd is the important part.
Well, you are to rescue me and no one else.
We didn't even know if we were going to be rescuing anybody.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Now you've found me, and I demand to be the only princess you rescue here today. You can come back for this Irina person at a later date.
What if I don't rescue any princesses today?
Well, of course you're going to rescue a princess. You're a knight, are you not?
I mean, no, I'm not.
This is all very disappointing.
Yeah, I see that. I'm a barbarian. I'm not a knight. I come from the desert. I don't have armor. I have a javelin that drinks blood.
Oh. Well. Very well.
But I will tell you one thing, which is that Strahd von Zarovich is no friend of mine, and I have every intention of killing him, slowly and painfully.
So, you don't want to rescue me?
Don't get me wrong. I do. I also just don't really know how I would go about that. Where the hell am I?
Can I like look around?
Yeah. Okay. So you're in you seem to be just sort of in like a chamber that seems to be. It's sort of like it's one room, but it has all the amenities of like a whole house. You imagine that she lives in just this room.
It's like a studio.
Like there's a little kitchenette and there was a bed that you've probably smashed.
Sure.
There's like cabinets and armoires and dressers and things of that nature. Sprawled all over the floor are these like really fine, intricately carved toys. And there's like dresses and fairy wands and princess crowns everywhere.
Is there anything that looks like it might be of Blinsky make?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that are recognizably horrifying. So you figure they must be Blinsky.
This is an original Blinsky.
Well. At the very least, I've been trapped in this room for ever so long. Can we at least get out of this room?
Well, I want to get out of this room too, so I can't really stop you from coming with me.
Most excellent! The mission is back on!
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
Well, bravely batter down that door and we shall be on our way.
Great.
Alright, I want to try to batter down the door. I just give like a fireman kick.
Yeah, okay, give me an athletics check.
Okay, where are my dice? Modern Artifice, do right by me. 17? What's my strength bonus?
That's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you give a swift fireman's kick to the doorknob and it goes, like blast. You hear the metal ping off the wall on the opposite side and the door swings wide and Gertrude goes, such tremendous strength!
I'm gonna like swing around real quickly and like put a finger up to her face.
You need to promise me something right now. Are you now, or have you ever been, a vampire?
I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of.
You would know if you were a vampire.
Well, then I guess I'm not.
Strahd has never bitten you or extracted any blood or...
Stinky old vampire, he's stuck me in it, and nary said a word since.
Can I roll inside on her?
Sure.
Okay. Let me just take this and move closer to me. That's a 17. I don't know what my bonus is. It might be -1, so 16.
You believe her. She's
Okay.
clearly delusional.
Yeah, yeah.
But as far as you can tell, she really believes the things that she's saying.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, yeah, follow me, don't get in my way.
I won't. I shall be your faithful squire.
Great.
She take out her spear and like try to fight
Oh,
away.
it's so exciting! It's as I always dreamed!
If you are... Okay,
Oh, yes! Shh.
yeah, shut up.
Quieter than a butterfly's wings.
Good.
Okay, and I want to like continue making my way.
Yeah, so you make your way out into the hallway. It's well lit with sconces all along the stretch of hallway, and there are various tapestries with sort of dark and ominous-looking figures painted in each. To the right is just the end of a hallway, but it stretches on towards the left.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go to the left then. I want to go the way that I think there are more things to go towards.
You do so. So you begin to head down the hallway. Give me a perception check.
What is it? Let me grab my computer. My perception, I think, is also a -1. Oh, no, I have proficiency. Okay. Ah! Out of the box! Out of the box! Get back here, you rascal. That's a 9.
Okay. You make your way down the hallway. Spear brandished, Gertruda following behind, dutifully silent, but you maybe like throw your eyes back over your shoulder a few times, and she's just beaming ear to ear. She's so excited. But she is doing a good job of staying quiet. Good. She's so excited though.
Okay.
However, as you make your way down the hallway, you take a step, and you feel a rush of air behind you. As you turn around, and there is now a glass partition separating you and Gertruda. She puts her hands up against it and says, "Oh, what manner of sorcery is this?" And then like 5 feet away on the other side of her, another glass wall comes up. And these the sconces on either side of this now enclosed space immediately go out, and water starts spurting out of them like the head of a fountain, and slowly begins filling up. Oh, that's not good. And you turn around, and leaning up against one of the sides of the hallway is Strahdcast. "Oh, Kasle. All you had to do was rescue this poor little creature, and look at the mess you've gotten her into."
You know, I kind of feel like she got herself into this mess. We came here for dinner with you.
Yes.
You're gonna tempt me to save some annoying brat who thinks she's some kind of princess? How do I even know any of this is real?
The look of horror on her face as she faces drowning is certainly real.
It's convincing, sure, but real? I don't know.
It is not a temptation, Kasle, but a test. You see, you have more than proven yourself physically capable. Although I have already handily defeated you, as we have seen before.
I wouldn't say handily, but sure.
It was pretty handily.
I don't know about that. It was a little clumsy if you ask me.
But now I wish to test you in a different way. A test of wits. We shall play a game of riddles.
Oh, God.
I shall ask you a riddle, and you will answer. If you get it correctly, you may ask me a riddle. We shall go back and forth in this manner until one of us gets 3 riddles correct. If you win, I will let young Gertruda out of her watery prison. If I win, well, I won't, and you will have until she drowns to figure out some other way to get her out of there. It has been so long since I have been human. How long can humans breathe underwater?
I'm not human either, I don't really know. Probably not long.
A good bet. Let's see. We have already been talking for a few minutes, and you can see the water is about by her ankles. We shall say, let us put 5 minutes on the clock.
You know, I'm not great at riddles. I'm kind of tempted to try other way first.
And she's gonna grab her great axe and try to swing it at the glass.
Yeah, so you swing it and it clangs off. Oh, like this, I have forged that glass myself. It will not be shattered so easily. If you want to keep trying, go ahead.
I'll take one more good swing at it.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics check, you say. Alright. Damn it, that's a 15.
Again, it just kind of clangs off. But I mean, there's nothing stopping you from keeping trying.
I think I wanna try to like sense if I want to like examine it and see if, because I would, you know, I'm used to breaking things. I want to look at it and sort of like very quickly adjudicate whether I think it can be done.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay, that is gonna be, oh boy, not my best. Fuck me, a 4.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Well,
So, what do
I
you
know I'm
say?
strong and I know I went for it, and I also know that I don't particularly know who this woman is or really know, or girl is, or really even believe she's real. I was like, okay, all right.
A game of riddles, then. Most capital! I will begin. That chamber should fill up with water in about 5 minutes, so you should probably finish before that. So, let us begin. And all the while, she's like banging on the glass behind. Help me! Help me, brave knight! Oh my god. Riddle first!
Oh boy.
What has a golden head and a golden tail, but no body?
A golden head and a golden tail, but no body.
Yes, indeed.
A coin.
Very good, Kasle. You may now ask me a little.
All right.
So
What are you doing? Get me out of here!
she's like, she doesn't really know how else to prepare for like a battle of wits or otherwise, so she's like cracking her knuckles.
How far can an eagle fly into the desert?
Is this a riddle, Kasle? Or are you asking
No.
about me the anatomy of a bird?
Answer the question.
Half of as far as it can fly total.
You're like almost right.
I know.
Well, no, actually.
Yeah, she's like thinks about this for probably a good 30 seconds.
No! Only halfway, because any more than that, and he's flying out.
That would presume that the desert is the same distance that an eagle can fly total.
Or less.
Let's call it a tie, huh?
No, let's
Riddle
call it a
number
win
two.
for me.
Riddle number 2!
She taking another swing at the glass.
Okay, give me another last check.
Fuck! 17.
Oh, no, not quite. Yeah, again, it just pings off. Alright, riddle number 2. What are we at? Whoa, running out of time, Kasle! It's like up to, it's like reaching up, it's like moving up to like almost her collarbone now.
Yeah.
What wears a leather coat and can take you to far away lands without you taking a single step?
A camel before you skin it.
You know, that's not the answer, but
You're
it's a
not
good
wrong.
very well, I give to you. I was thinking a book, but I can't say you're wrong.
Not much of a reader.
Oh, I know. Very well, you may ask me another. Kasle, time is ticking.
I don't really know any riddles. How do you find water in a desert?
Wait for it to rain?
It never rains. No, you're wrong. I'd call that a win.
Very well. No point for me. I do not have your wisdom of the desert. Oh, God forbid. It is 2-1. You have one more riddle to answer. You have heard me, but never seen me. I never speak back unless you speak to me. Who am I?
I've heard you, but not seen you.
45 seconds left. She's like treading water now, as like moving up towards the ceiling.
I've heard you, but not shut up. I've heard you. Heard you, but not seen you. You don't speak back unless I speak to you.
Tick tock.
She takes a swing at the glass. Nat 20!
Oh my God! Okay, describe it.
Fuck this!
She takes her yeah, she thinks about it for a few seconds and goes,
I told you, Strahd, I'm not that great at riddles.
and takes a great axe and goes, whoop, bam!
Oh, and at first nothing happens, and he gives a little chuckle. Oh my God! Just as the time runs out. That's such good D&D. Just as the time runs out. So you swing at it, and at first nothing happens, and he just gives a little. I told you, Kasle. Nothing can break that glass. And it like spider webs out from the point of impact that your axe struck, and the glass shatters. The water comes spilling out into the hallway, soaking you and drenching the feet of Strahdcast. Gertruda, she's like a wet Pomeranian in her big dress. Her mascara is like running down her cheeks. And Strahd just looks back up at you and says, "You're no fun."
I want to see if there's a moment that he's distracted by, like, the glass breaking and the water torrenting out, that I can, just tackle him.
Go for it, yeah. Roll the hit. Roll the hit.
Okay, so what I really want to do is, I want to just, grab him by the lapel and just, project myself into him with so much force that I knock him back and basically, Nala and Simba pin him.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. He's gonna contest, but I'll do it at disadvantage because he's...
Roll for yams.
Because he's distracted by his feet getting soaked.
What stat do you want me to roll?
So it'll be like a grapple check.
Okay, so that's...
So strength, yeah.
Okay.
It's an athletics roll, essentially.
Athletics, okay. So if it's so athletics, that's a 25.
That beats his. So he looks down and maybe lifts one fine boot and scoffs as the leather is ruined. And just as he's looking back up, you slam into him and tackle him to the ground.
And as I'm sitting there and just left hand scrunched around his fancy ascot and right hand cocked back with a fist.
Maybe you're not as good at forging glass as you think you are. Maybe you're not really as good at anything as you think you are. Maybe you're not as strong as you think you are.
I guess we'll find out, won't we, Kasle?
You promised me safety tonight.
And I have given it.
And it would be unfair of me to take the same from you tonight.
Are you going to let me go? I am your prisoner.
I am. It's just hard for me to do right now.
And he reaches one hand up from he's splayed against his back against the wet floor, and his hair is running as the water moves out. It's running in rivulets against the floor.
Of course.
And he just reaches one hand up and gives you a little pat on the cheek. Oh, Kasle, what am I going to do with you? And then he turns into a bat and flies off down the hallway.
Why does he always have to get the last word?
I want to turn around and see where Gertruda is.
She's splayed out like a starfish on the ground, and she just looks up at you, sputtering and choking and coughing. Just as I always imagined.
I highly doubt that. We getting out of here or what?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to grab her.
And you do so. Well done. Can you send in Drogar, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you, KAZ.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
That's so good.
That was really good.
Thank you, KAZ.
I love you.
I love you.